Georgia already broke a record in its first day of early voting. That's according to the Secretary of State. Yesterday, 27,298 Georgians cast their ballots in person.
It is 3 times the number of early voters who turned out for the first day of the 2018 primary and double the number of voters for the June 2020 primary. Also, an additional 2,700 absentee ballots were returned statewide thus far. Ashlyn Webb talked to Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger about the turnout, about voting expectations, and about implementing the new election law.
It's never been easier to vote in Georgia, but it's also very difficult to cheat. We have the appropriate guardrails of accessibility with security.
Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger says Georgia may see more voters this election than in the 2018 election, the last time Georgia voted on its governor. The state's new election law may play a part in that. It now requires counties to offer at least 17 days of early voting.
Back in 2018, we had 4 million voters. In 2020, we had 5 million voters. This year, we expected somewhere in between, but we've had such strong population growth. And then also people are really, both sides. There's a lot of candidates that are out there, very important races in both political parties. And people are just energized and getting out there to pick their favorite, person for each of those spots.
It should be good for voting. The more opportunities we get to vote, the better.
Mercer University political science professor Chris Grant says Georgia often ranks lowest in voter turnout across the country.
And I would like to see us move up on that. But that requires people to take the time and effort to get out and vote.
Raffensperger says another key change is in absentee voting. Now you must request your application at least 11 days before Election Day. So the deadline for the May 24th primary is Friday, May 13th. You also must have photo ID.
98.5% to 99% of all Georgians have a driver's license number. If you don't have that, Social Security number, last 4 digits. If you don't have that, military ID.
The new ID requirement means the state does not rely on signature match anymore. Grant says this new change could be concerning.
Driver's license numbers and the ability of somebody to misrecord the information that they need to have on their ballot, and having a ballot that's turned away because of this could really be a problem.
In Macon, Ashlyn Webb, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, early voting runs until May 20th. Again, the last day to request an absentee ballot is next Friday, May 13th.
The completed ballot deadline remains unchanged, 7 p.m. on Election Day, either by mail or an absentee drop box.